we had that game in hand. And then at the end of the third quarter, we were still up, 20. And then in the fourth quarter, it just went sideways, and we lost the game. And, so I know how the Warriors feel, but I know how they feel in different situations because it was tied up 3-3, and we had a chance to close them out, and we did.
Tim Hardaway with us here on Sports Talk as we continue. All right, folks, I'm going to talk now about the Dream Dribble. This is the Kickstarter that Tim is involved with. Now, if you remember the last time we spoke, which was prior to his appearance at UTEP, he mentioned his business interest. He's got a lot of things he's doing. You've got a ton of irons in the fire right now, and I like this Kickstarter because it's already fully funded. You are on this terrific video, by the way. I don't know who that blonde lady is, but I love her. She is great, as well as the kid that is able to right there with you and dribble. But this is so cool because after all these years, they are, and you're part of this, a product where you can dribble indoors. And it's almost like a trampoline that's silent. So you never hear the ball bounce the entire time, but it's built like a tee so you can position your body and do a little bit of everything. Is this something that you've thought about for a while, or did somebody approach you about this, Tim?
You're absolutely correct about the device, the dribbling, the Dream Dribble device. And, these guys, they contacted me on Christmas Day. And I was like, what are they talking about? His name was Eric and Eric, and they called me. And I said, Eric and Dylan, they called me. And I said, let me see what they're talking about. They texted me, really. And I said, let's see what they're talking about. So we went on a conference call, but a video call. Mm-hmm. And they showed me exactly what they was talking about. Because I was like, how can you silent dribble at home, without making a noise? And as soon as I saw it, my mouth opened up, and I was like, wow, this is a great device for kids at home. And I'm thinking about kids like in Chicago, Midwest kids, East Coast kids that had, where it's snow at, where you can't go outside and dribble and work on your game or work on your dribbling skills at home. Because you're always making noise, you're always bouncing the ball up against the wall, or you're always breaking something on the table or something like that, or you just getting on your parents' nerves with dribbling the ball around the house. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, man, this is incredible. You could work on your handles without making a noise, and you could work on your game. It's all about, dribbling and shooting is all about repetition. You dribble. It's all about repetition, bouncing the ball up and down, right hand, left hand, crossover, in and out moves, and with your head straight up. And this has you, your legs shoulder width. So you really dribbling like you on a basketball court, dribbling and working on your game or working on ball handling. And you can do all sorts of things. You could do in between the leg dribble, behind the back dribble. And you just gotta concentrate on controlling the basketball, just like you do when you by yourself on a basketball court. You got to concentrate on working on not turning the ball over. And this is what this device does. And when I saw it, I was like, this is brilliant. Yes, I want to be a part of it. Yes, I want to endorse it. Yes, I want to help market it. Yes, I want to get it out to these kids because these kids need to learn how to dribble. And this is be a great time or a great device to have them buy it, or their parents buy it, to have in the house where they could work on their dribbling. The parents know where they at. The parents know they're working on their dribble. The parents know that they're not making a noise, and they can help both the parent and the kid out working on his handles, which is a beautiful, beautiful device. And I encourage every parent, if your kid wants to learn how to play basketball, this device will help him or her with repetition and working on their ball handling skills.
How long did it take you to get comfortable when you were there, saw the device for the very first time, had a chance to dribble on it? Were you pretty well adjusted within a few minutes? Because I saw this video and I watched the way you were dribbling, I watched the way the kid was dribbling, and I said, man, I don't want to say it looks too easy, but it was almost too perfect based on the design and how well you adjusted to it.
Yes, it took 5 minutes. It took me 5 minutes to get adjusted to it. I started dribbling on it, and, the ball was going everywhere, and then I started keying in on where to dribble the ball at, because if you don't dribble it on, right in the center, if you dribble it close to the edge, it'll bounce everywhere. But if you understand that, you got to concentrate and dribble it right in the middle, and then once you get the hang of it, it's like a yo-yo. All right, it's just like a yo-yo. Once you get the hang of a yo-yo and doing stuff with the yo-yo and, and swinging it, walking the dog, or, doing a 360 or doing whatever you need to do with a yo-yo, that's how you get the hang of the dream dribble. You gotta get a rhythm to it with everything. It's a rhythm. And once I got my rhythm to it, it was like I was off and running. So it took me about 5 minutes to get used to it.
I think the coolest thing is, number one, it folds right up. So if you end up taking the carrying case, you can pretty much pack it with you on trips if you decided you wanted to dribble wherever you go. So that's nice and convenient. Doesn't take up.
You could dribble in a hotel room.
Yep.
You could dribble in an apartment building. You could dribble at your neighbor's house. You could dribble at your auntie's house, wherever you're gonna spend a night at. You can have contests with your cousin. You know how you dribble. Each one of y'all could have two balls or one ball each, and then dribble and just pass to one another, and and dribble that type of way and work on your ball handling skills by passing and eye coordination at the same time. There's a lot of things that you could do with this device, especially if it's two of you all and working on your game in the house together. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You could do competition. How many times I could dribble a ball in my right hand? How long can I go with my right hand without switching it, without messing up? How long can I do it, with my left hand without me fumbling or messing up? It's a lot of things, or behind the back or between the legs, whatever you want to do. That's how you get better. You got to challenge yourself each and every day, each and every time you're on there, and to get yourself better. And that's how you do it.
If you want more information, I tweeted out the link a little while ago and retweeted it through 600 ESPN El Paso. It is a Kickstarter.com project, so you can either search Dream Dribble Kickstarter, it'll take you to the link, or follow the link I gave you. And again, they've already reached their pledge. They've got 5 days to go. So if you want in on the Kickstarter, 5 days and then it's done. And right now, they've got all sorts of packages out there, but it's a very cool thing. It's going to be delivered starting in August is when they're estimating it. But, Tim, I love it. I think it's terrific. I think it's going to really go over big. But I think there's a lot of El Pasoans that when they watch this video and see you dribbling, they're going to want to do it, especially the youngsters out there that know that they drive their parents crazy by dribbling a basketball in the house. Yeah, exactly.
Now parents guarantee you they're not going to get on your last nerve. You're not going to catch a headache. You're not going to be screaming at the kids. They're not going to break anything. They're going to be in the house. You know where they're going to be at, and you know they're working on their game to get their games better. I'm telling you, this device works. I enjoy dribbling on the device. My device is coming in a couple of days, and I'm going to try to get something out to everybody on Instagram and Twitter by the end of this week. And, we're going to go for there for the last, 2 or 3 days of the campaign. But guarantee you're going to love this device. You're going to love this device. I haven't been so excited about something in a long time. And to help kids out, to enhance their basketball skills and to enhance their game. I mean, this is it.
Miss Stephanie wants to know on Twitter, Tim, are there any instructions on how to do the killer crossover dribble, a.k.a. the UTEP two-step? I have to go online and show, first of all, how
you do it correctly, and then I have to go on Dream Dribble to show how you could do it on Dream Dribble. But yes, there is a correct way that I have to show you, but I'm going to do it in slow motion because I can't do it in fast motion anymore. But once you see it and you see how I do it, how I did it, then you understand what you need to work on to get the AKA UTEP two-step down pat.
Did you perfect it at UTEP, or was that already on the streets of Chicago before you came over?
No, I perfected it at UTEP. We was playing a one-on-one game. It was after my freshman year. We were playing a one-on-one game with a teammate, and we got drilled. I mean, drilled by Washington, University of Washington. They blew us out by 30 at University of Washington, NIT game. And we came home. Haskins was pissed. I mean, woo! This is my first time ever seeing him turn red. All right. And we came back. We couldn't practice in the Special Events Center. Now it's called the Don Haskins Center. We had to practice in Memorial Gym. So we practiced in Memorial Gym. I mean, we had a hellacious practice, all right? I mean, a hellacious practice. So one of the guys said, hey, you tired? Let's play one-on-one. I said, all right, cool. So game time, I crossed him over, and I dunked the ball. And we didn't know nobody was in there. It was somebody cleaning up there at Memorial Gym, cleaning up. And he yelled out a big scream. A custodian yelled. He's like, wow. And then he said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be cleaning. I'm supposed to be saying nothing. And so the guy said, I can't go out on that note. And so we played another game, and I did it a couple of more times, and that's how I perfected the crossover, and it just came about, as my first year there.
Who is the teammate? Spill the beans.
No. But if it was about in my heyday, when I was playing, I spill the beans. But we older now. I'm not going to even say nothing, about him, but he was a great teammate. He helped us out, and he's a good guy.
Okay, so just so I know, so it wasn't the late Jeep Jackson.
No, it wasn't the late Jeep Jackson. You I'm not going to tell you.
I'm digging, man. I'm digging, just like the Dream Dribble.
His number was 24.
All right, you've given me enough hints. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You're the best. Listen, I love having you on the show, as you know.
Thank you for having me coming on talking about Dream Dribble too. We need to get the word out to a lot of kids, a lot of parents. This is definitely a device that they need for their kids to work on their game.
I've got one person who wants to say hello to you before we end this conversation. All right, a surprise guest you'll enjoy.
Okay.
So I have a question for you. If you had this Dream Dribble when you were first coming through UTEP, how much better would your dribbling be?
Well, I don't know. I mean, because we had a court. We had a court where we go out and play, and I was at Memorial Gym. I was at the Haskins Center. We had a gym where we could play at. So if but what I could have done? I could have went to different people's homes and helped their kids get better at dribbling the ball. Instead of them watching me get better, I could have went to their house and helped them get better. Now, who is this?
Hang on, you don't even know. That's it. I told our special guest that he didn't even know. Go ahead, identify yourself.
I think I took your picture for 4 straight years when you played here at UTEP.
Oh, you talking about Ruben?
No, this is Ruben. We're not talking about him. This is Ruben.
I know. I was about to say, this is Ruben. What's up, Ruben? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. It's always good to hear your voice.
Yeah. Always good to hear your voice. Didn't you just have a birthday?
Actually, it's April the 30th.
It's coming up.
April 30th. It's same as my brother's birthday, so
That's
I got to
right.
remember that.
That's right.
Well, happy birthday, my man. How
Thank
you been doing, man?
I'm doing well. Thank God I'm doing well.
That's great. That's great.
But hey, I just wanted to jump in here and say hi. I missed you when you came through town, recently. But
right.
I knew I'd get a chance to see you.
I'll be back. We get together when I get back.
Absolutely.
Yep. Nice job. All right.
Love you, man.
Same here.
Love you, man.
I got nothing but love for you, man.
Huh?
I said, I got nothing but love for you.
Oh yeah, you know that. You're my guy. You're my guy.
Thank you, bro.
I love the end of this conversation. So Ruben's going to be next. He'll talk about the El Paso Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2019. Tim's Kickstarter again that he's talking about with us, the Dream Dribble. I tweeted out the link, but if you want to search it, you could search Kickstarter Dream Dribble. It'll take you to the link, and you will be all set and ready to go. Tim,
yes, sir.
Terrific as always. Enjoyed the conversation, and until next time, take care of yourself.
All right, thank you. Until next time, you take care of yourself, too. All right, El Paso, love you all.
600 ESPNElPaso.com.